Okay, so, welcome to this ENSL match. I believe this is a reschedule, and I apologize because I joined um, 2 rounds late because there's no one casting and I didn't realize. So, they are just warming up right now, so let me just put the banner up. Um, so these are two Division 2 teams in the European region of ENSL. Division 2 Group B, I believe, and they're both 2 and 2. So this is an important matchup for both teams. I'm not sure what the score was actually. Hold on. Okay, so it was 2-0 for Wonga. So we're just waiting for the ready up right now. And then we'll get started on NS2, which I do not have too much familiarity with in terms of casting. I have played it a number of times. So I'll be interested to see the strategies that they use in this map. And this is going to be distracting me the entire time in waste recycling. Okay, and we are going live. So Marines are starting in docking bay. Aliens are in pipeworks. Marines are doing a 2-3 split. Quick second IP, interesting approach, but it's not surprising in a map this big to kind of want to get people out there much quicker. Aliens they want to hold on to gravity, it seems like. They want the central location. They want to hold this area so that they can spread out to the rest of the map much easier. That was a good engagement by Wonga. They waited for them, and now this RT is going to go down. Meanwhile, a 3-man push by KLAKKI. They're gonna have to... mALICE is coming to try to help. Okay, now that the numbers are even. And Coke hanging on for dear life. He can't do anything against those 4 skulks. But that was good, because it forced the skulks to return back to their hive. And they have to spread out now, but it's allowing the Marines to recap this RT. That's weird. 3 Wonga members waiting in gravity for these two. And that's just, they just got caught out of position there. They should have had, you had 1 Marine here and 1 here, and there's no way they could cover each other. Now this shipping RT is going to go down again, unless Horban and Boke can do something. It's just too much teamwork. Not that KLAKKI isn't using teamwork, it's just every time they engage these aliens is 2 or 3 at a time, and it's just too much for them. Like here, look. Janexo is waiting for Pampelmuse to get in position before he engages. Meanwhile, Observatory has finished, so we could see face tech very soon, and the Crag Hive has just started. I'd like to see more comm support for the Marines, by KLAKKI. I think that Tatou could have won that engagement because both skulks were low on HP if he had gotten 1 or 2 med packs. Your channels have started research. Wow, what is his HP? 4% HP. Frame rate. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, sorry, because I was... Sorry, something made me alt-tab for a second. I apologize for that. Meanwhile, Pampelmuse is taking out this extractor in the pub. Ooh. Very close. Might have been a good decision to switch his pistol. Carapace has started. Now, KLAKKI, to get back, they're not out of this yet, but they need to take out, look at the res counter, the 3 to 0. They need to kill some RTs to kind of even this out. Because if you come up to waste recycling, this has been giving them free res for a very long time. The same thing with organ donation and oxygenation. These RTs have just been up all game without any threat of being taken down. And part of it is just really good play on Wonga's part to kind of keep the battle on this side of the map, on the marine territory. And it's really giving them, giving KLAKKI a hard time trying to group up and hit when they're playing on defense so much. Again, a 3 versus 2 engagement. Wonga is just making sure that they have every advantage in all these engagements. So we're the first lurk out. Coke out of position by himself. See, there's another example. We had one Marine in here, one here, and one here. And they need to stick together more to kind of survive these engagements. I'm surprised there hasn't been more aggressive alien assisting. They've kind of just held this top area, but they could assist into electrical core, get that RT. They could go into gravity even. Although, Baywing, okay. I like this. Horban is trying to take down this RT to even the, well, not even, but to kind of hinder the alien res flow. Although we have 2 lurks now, and mALICE is no doubt on his way to save this RT, but it will be too little too late. The RT goes down, the damage has been done. I don't think KLAKKI mind's dying there, because they will force the redrop of the RT. So in the pub we have Tatou did not see that coming. These 2 lurks are taking out this poor node in shipping. Has been harassed the entire game. Now stealing that kill with the spikes. Kind of distracting is shooting the base. The 2 lurks are returning to heal, but I would not be surprised if they spent the majority of the game in this area just shooting spikes into the base to kind of distract, to keep 1 or 2 Marines off the field. KLAKKI just caught in a really bad spot. They're just stuck in this little box here, and aliens coming in from both sides, and there wasn't too much they could do to defend against that. KLAKKI comes through and drops mines. And it actually did its job. mALICE almost gets caught there. I think he was ground flying and hit a mine on his way out. Welders started. They do need to keep this phase gate up. Boke is kind of on a ninja mission to waste recycling. There are 3 crags here though, so there's not much damage he could do to the hive, and he knows that, so he's going back to take out this harvester, but there's 2 crags here as well, so he's gonna have a hard time taking that down. And if he starts on the crags, the aliens will know he's there before he can even start hitting the RT. So good calming. And Janexo, oh my god. Poor Boke. Couldn't even get to see his first person before he died. Okay, Marines are trying to get a second comture down, which I like. Usually at this point you'd see them trying to get upgrades to try to just fend off aliens, but they're going for a second tech point to get obviously better tech. So they're gonna try to get an advanced armory and proto lab, but hopefully they can last that long. Meanwhile, aliens are pushing into the base. TheKarva has gotten out of the chair. There are 2 drifters here, giving them enzyme. Which increases their attack speed, I think by 50% or 100, I'm not sure. I probably should look that up. So they're able to keep the aliens out for now. But they have lost 7 extractors, KLAKKI has, to Wonga's 1 harvester. Which is, you can see, they're just taking off in terms of the res. Fade on RT, it's gonna take a while if he's trying to do that on his own. Janexo should come here to help them in that engagement. We now have 3 fades and 2 lurks on the field, so it's just a lifeform explosion right now for the aliens.
Command station under attack.
And these Marines are having a tough time because they're being split between these 2 bases, docking and electrical. As RT goes down, so they have assisted into gravity. They're going to drop that RT soon, I'm sure. Meanwhile, electrical, this phase gate is going down to this lurk, but no one is phasing through. They need to phase through. Here we go. TheKarva, Calm has to do it himself. TheKarva and Coke scare the lurk off for now. And here goes mALICE to try to finish what Pampelmuse started. Now big alien push on electrical core. Ooh! Banane needs to get out of there. 52 health. And this phase gate, there's no one to respond. Coke comes, oh no, he spawns. Janexo, I'm sorry I missed that. Janexo loses his fade, but that won't be too much of a problem because Wonga has 6 RTs, which they'll be able to drop a fade egg for him in a very short amount of time. Well, Horban is trying his hardest to kind of kill these crags so he can take out this RT.
Command station under attack.
Again, mALICE using that position here to shoot into the base. So we have Gore Channel research started early. I'm not sure how long ago this went up. It probably went up early and I just missed it because I'm bad. But in any case, Pampelmuse. Ooh, wow. What a clutch shot by ruikul.
Command station under
And ends
attack.
up pushing into the base one more time, triggering these mines as fades. Beacon. Oh, that was costly because he was not able to finish this phase gate, which means electrical core will be undefended. And the only way to get there for Marines is to run all the way, either through here or through here. Either way, it will take them a very long time to get there. I'm not sure if Wonga realizes this. They should push into electrical. Hopefully Pampelmuse will see that the gate's not built and he will tell his team to get there. And we see the fades coming. They might be trying to flank.
Command station taking damage.
They're trying to cut off the rest of them, so only 2 will be going to electrical while these 2 are stuck in pub. Pampelmuse takes that Horban. And it's just too much because they're so behind on the upgrades. Weapons 1 and Armor 1, it's very hard to duel a fade with that with just a rifle. With a shotgun it's possible if you have really good aim. And there's the GG. They're fighting an uphill battle, and it was really good team play by Wonga that won that, because like I said before, they were not engaging solo. It was just always 3v2, 3v1. It was just that swarm mentality that got them this win.
Command station under attack.
And we'll soon be seeing the power go down here. Not much you can do in that. And there's the win for Wonga. Check the time here. Okay. We have about 20 minutes. So we will be switching sides now. Let's see if the stats are up for that. Not quite yet. So we'll wait on that. I really hope that KLAKKI can pick their engagements better, because on Marines they were traveling in groups, but then they would kind of like break off from each other, and I'd like to see them stick together more to back each other up, cover each other, so that they can survive longer. Let's see. Okay, so the stats are up. And you can just see these graphs. It's just the kill chart is literally off the chart for Wonga on their alien round. And the resources, obviously it starts almost even, but then, you know, they had I think 7 RTs at the end versus 2 or 3 for KLAKKI. Yeah, and the tech. Marines are actually taking up quicker, but it was just the teamwork that got them in the end. Not sure where my cursor is. There it is. Okay. So we were waiting for Wonga, I believe, to ready up. guess. Or no? I don't, unless the commander is AFK, I don't see anyone who wouldn't be, or who would be delaying this. But maybe they're waiting on me. This is warm up, although they just have readied up. Okay, we're going live in 10. Let's check the time. Okay. I have 20 minutes to cast this. I'm hoping for a good short game. A nice back and forth with some strong plays. Okay, so Wonga doing a 4-1 split. Interesting. No base builder. Maybe they're trying to... Okay. Okay, Mega's going to be building. I like that. You see a lot of teams doing, leaving one Marine in the base to be a base builder, which is kind of an older approach to the start of these games. And I don't necessarily agree with it, because I think that the extra guy in the field this early makes a huge difference. And wow. Wonga just had such great positioning there. It looked like they knew the aliens were there, or they would be waiting for them there, and they kind of had one guy coming in at the end, and one here, one circling around this way, and they just caught the aliens. That was a great engagement by Wonga. Ruikul sees mALICE and he's trying to stalk him. I want to get a first person of this, but I don't want to miss any action elsewhere. Wong is going... Oxygenation RT is going to go down. Here we go. Ooh, 1 HP. Wow. Harvester has died. Too late for KLAKKI to come and save it, unfortunately. These Hydras were doing their best, but unfortunately they were using this wall here to kind of block the Hydras. Or maybe not. Either way, Harvester has been redropped. Coke is sneaking up on Banane, but actually he just runs by him. Good. I want to see them keep pressure on the RTs, so we have the gravity RT and the electrical core RT going down, although Banane is coming back. Hopefully Coke... He's getting good shots off on him. He knew he was low, so he didn't mind reloading right in front of the Skulk. He might have done that just to bait him out. If that was a plan, well, it worked. And ruikul goes down to a mine on that RT, but I like seeing them putting pressure on these RTs. Maybe more pressure in organ donation. These RTs are so important for these aliens, they can't lose. They're already down 6-3. Marines are building their 7th. And that's such a bad ratio for the aliens. They need to hold on to what they have and try to take down what the Marines have. Obviously, that's the ideal strategy, but they're being stuck. Look at this Marine pressure. Organ donation, they're holding this area. Marines could go through the vent. I mean, aliens could go through the vent. Meanwhile, on the other side, they're holding waste recycling, so the aliens have to go through oxygen. They're being funneled into these two areas and just cannot get out. Meanwhile, early phase gates, an aggressive placement here in X, which is really, I believe in comp games, that's the ideal strategy. The to combat the pipework spawn for aliens. You put a phase gate here, and you can just fan out and just block them in these two areas, in oxygenation and organ donation. So apparently any place named Pipeworks is a terrible spawn for aliens, regardless of the map. For KLAKKI, they need to wait for their team. I know that the Marines are pressing hard, but they can't engage a 4-on-2. They're just going to die. They need to wait for more teammates. And I know there are hiders in the room, but there's only so much that they can do. And while Coke is trying to do some work on this phase gate, but Pampelmuse put a stop to that. The Titans are going down. This harvest is going to go down. mALICE gets caught out of position. I think he's just trying to buy time for his teammates here to kill this RT. And just great positioning for Wonga in that. They were staying in the back of the room, in this back area here, so they can get good lines of sight on the door. So aliens would have to come to them, essentially. Horban has you on lurk. Aliens have 3 lurks. Interesting approach, but I think they just need this. They just need life forms to push the Marines back. Here we go. This is an engagement that I've wanted to see from KLAKKI the entire time. There's a 4-on-3. There you go. See, now they're splitting up again. This lurk is going in by himself. Very close for Horban. Wow. This is 4%. That's why they need to go in as a team rather than as individuals. And while Pub RT is going down, as is waste recycling. So 6 should go down to 4. Ruikul stops because he hears mALICE coming. Ooh, that was a good shot, and he goes down. It's just so hard against shotguns. They don't even have weapons 1, and it doesn't matter because they're just getting really good shots off in close range. Now the aliens are starting to get stuck in pipeline. Janexo is doing work on this. He could use a med pack. They have the res for it. And Janexo goes down. Pub RT has been chomped down. So it's 2-2. It's even. But the difference is Marine, 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 Marine. And they've lost all those a total of twice. Meanwhile, aliens have lost 1 oxygenation and organ donation twice. And Marines have actually dropped oxygenation. So mALICE is going to build the power and get that RT. Wong is doing the push into the hive now. Banane is kind of soloing back here. And they put an end to that. The Janexo coming to help him. Aliens, I like to see them. I like seeing them stop the rush here, but I mean they can just come down this way. They can come down here and kind of go into the base to kind of distract them, hit pub, hit gravity. I mean, I know a lot of emphasis is placed on the combat in this game, but in competitive games, res flow is so important. It's not unlike StarCraft 2, which this game did take much inspiration from, but enough about StarCraft 2. Organ donation goes down. Aliens are down to 1 harvester. TheKarva goes down as a lurk. There are no more lurks for the aliens. So KLAKKI are just in a skulk versus shotgun battle now. I mean, there's not much he can do. Marines are marching into the alien hive and pipe, killing the eggs, and there's a GG. I mean, it was just a really great strategy. Wonga was totally prepared for this. From what I read in the text earlier, in chat, KLAKKI has had difficulty trying to find scrims and PCWs to kind of practice, which is really unfortunate to see, but you know, it is what it is, and Wong is going to take this match 4-0. Good display of sportsmanship here.